What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I'm getting a lot of comments in some of my videos where people are saying, look, I'm so done with crypto. I'm selling everything. I can't do it. You know, I've lost so much money and now it's tax season and I have to take my money out in order to pay taxes because I've gained money here in the crypto space and I pretty much lost it all as things were dropping down. And I totally understand where the people that have to pay taxes and they use their tax money because I do the same thing. You know, I take my tax money and try and add to it. I've been able to do that every year that I've paid taxes. So I was able to basically one up the system a little bit, even though the next year I would just pay taxes on what I've gained there. But I'm still able to one up the system every year besides this year. And this year, I'm losing quite a bit on that tax money that I have there. So I have to take some out of my reserves in order to pay my taxes, which I haven't calculated yet, which will probably be a lot more than what they were last year because I made double the money of what I made last year. So, yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see what that is. But this video is not about my situation. You know, I can go through my situation maybe in a future video if need be. If it's something that can provide a lesson, if it's something that can't provide a lesson, then it doesn't matter. Um, but this video is all about comments that I'm getting, people that are saying I'm selling everything and I'm getting out, and not the people that are having any trouble with taxes or something, right? You need to pay your taxes. I'm not saying don't pay your taxes and don't sell. But the situations that we're dealing with right now at some of these lows, and they've been low for such a long time, you've waited it out for so long that I know time really does hit you differently and it hurts. It really does. Because you're looking at, a $3 trillion market cap for cryptocurrency, and all of a sudden now it's down to less than 1 billion. You're losing 70% of your position, 70% of your portfolio. And hopefully you found a way to add gains to those losses because there were opportunities to gain some, obviously with Terra Luna Classic or with some new coins that are coming up, right? Lunatics token had larger gains as well, and I made money from there, and other people made money from there. um, but there were opportunities. The issue is that some people don't have the ability to invest at some of these lower opportunities. But it hurts to see people that are saying, I'm going to sell everything. So I want to get into this in a little bit and just give you guys maybe, some encouraging words, some positivity here, and what we can expect in the months going forward. And hopefully it's months and not, this next year or multiple years, because with time, it does not look good for a lot of people's portfolio. So, anyways, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel quite a bit. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, feel free to do so. Links are in the description. Now, I know there will be a lot of people, and I'm saying this through the middle of the video because I'm pretty sure people will not even watch it at all. But there will be people that will see the title and thumbnail and go, look, didn't you sell everything, or aren't you done with crypto or something like that because of the video title that you made? And they didn't even watch the video, not knowing that it's about comments and not about my own portfolio. This is always interesting to do, right? It's kind of a lesson for them and for me because it teaches me who actually watches my videos and who doesn't. And yes, it is more of like a, hey, you're not actually selling everything. So this sort of seems like clickbait, but it seems like it's for the greater good because you start to see who's actually watching it, who understands where I'm coming from, and listening to the reasons as to why I would do something if I did decide to do it. So for all the people that are watching to this point, I appreciate you guys so much. And let me know that you did watch to this point and you're not one of those people that's going to come after the fact and say, didn't you sell all your crypto and you're out of crypto tomorrow? And the next day they're going to say the same thing. I'm pretty sure it's coming, and I can't wait for those comments so I can be like, you obviously didn't watch the video. Anyways, that's my spiel for that. But let's talk about the crypto market. Let's talk about where we are, and let's understand the opportunity that we have in front of us. So for everything that's out here, we understand Bitcoin went from a $69,000 price down to a level of about 15.5, I believe, or 15.4 in the 15s. And you see Ethereum that went down to 800. You can see, ADA that's going down lower than it's been before. Solana's down to lower prices. Shiba Inu's down to lower prices. Terra Luna Classic's probably not down to the lowest price, but it is down quite a bit. But you see all these lower prices and it gets you, right? You first see it as opportunities. If you are somebody that has been investing a little bit, you see it as an opportunity. But as time goes on, it starts to get you more and more depressed at the fact that it's not going up. Even though you still believe that it's an opportunity, you get more and more depressed with the fact that it's not making a move for you. And I totally understand where you're coming from, but you have to understand this phrase. It's a marathon, not a sprint. We're always looking for the quickest gain possible and the quickest way back to where we were, as well as a lot further than that. Because once we see this low, we're like, all right, well, it's at the low, it's going to bounce right away, and we're going to see it go back to normal. Well, that's not always the case, especially in a bear market. So these markets, they start to weed out a lot of the weak people, or people that invested too much, bit off a little more than they can chew, right? And you kind of need that, because then you hit even lower lows where we are seeing a lot of other things that are hitting lower lows. And then it's still, for the people that are strong, they start to question things and you start to weed out maybe a little bit more weak people within it. But you don't want to be that weak person. Now, I'm not saying you don't sell. If you are contemplating selling everything in order to pay bills and stuff and everything like that, then, do it, because you have to pay your bills. Bills come first. Life comes first. Investing, you can do that. That's secondary. You can find a way to invest later on when you have enough to do it, or just take out the portion that you need and keep some in there so you have something invested. And then that shows you really how much you can invest. So the people that are saying I'm selling everything, there's different types of people that need it for bills, and people that really just want to sell everything because they're fearful that it will drop, 70% more or 90% more or something. And that's the risk you're going to have to take. But I'm telling you that this next bull market that we see is going to create millionaires, right? And yes, people will only make hundreds of thousands of dollars from it because they will accept their profits well before the level of hitting millions of dollars. And it's understandable. But the point is that they're making a lot from this and being able to recover and get themselves in a better situation. In business, understand this, and let's apply this in the same way, right? In business, there's a lot of businesses that will struggle for a year, 2 years, 3 years, and just break even or even lose money in the first couple of years, and then finally become profitable. And when they do become profitable, it's like nothing they've ever seen before. The gains and the revenue just comes in, at record pace, right? You don't have to worry about R&D. You don't have to worry about all these other things because you established everything you needed in the beginning. And now you can sit and watch the money really flow in. Now, yes, you do have hard work within businesses and you continue to innovate and change and all that stuff. But the same thing goes for cryptocurrency. You're investing into a project that you believe in, that does have a lot of strength, that did have a lot of strength, and it's going to continue to get to some of these levels, and give you so much more. People will say all the time that the top 10 cryptocurrencies, every time we see a new bull market, it changes. And it's not because things become less valuable. It's because other things become more valuable. And to say that something like Solana will not find a way to get back to a $50 billion market cap, or even higher than that, um, I understand where people are coming from with different things that are in the news and stuff, but um, let's do it on more, you know what? Yeah, we'll stick with Solana. To say that things like Solana is not going to get to a higher market cap or back to some of the market caps that it was at, sort of ridiculous. I mean, it has a community behind it. The community is going to continue to push that, going to continue to believe in it. Now, the market cap is different than seeing the price, because the market cap, the supply may be a lot higher. So that's why I'm giving you the market cap scenario. Um, but as you see other cryptocurrencies that come up, maybe CRO has a lot more of a benefit than Solana or ADA, and somehow becomes the third best cryptocurrency that's out there, and it ends up being a $200 billion market cap. Does that mean that Solana is now less valuable? No, it's still at the same market cap that it was going to be at. It's just CRO is at a better market cap because it showed that it has a little bit more. It has more holders. It has more people that believe in it, more stakers, all of those things that make it better than what it was before. It's not about these being worse or falling off the face of the earth. It's about those, holding at their value and other things surpassing that value. You have it all the time. That's why it's changing. So, anyways, guys, I just wanted to give you guys a little spiel, a little, positive information when it comes to the markets. You don't need to sell everything unless it's truly for bills or you bit off a little more than you can chew. And you're using like tax money or something like that. But anyways, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Hopefully you all, had a good weekend, and I will see you live on Monday. So, or tomorrow, I guess. I'll catch you guys in the next one.